There are many different kinds of radioisotopes used around the world today for things such as chemical research, medicine, industry, and agriculture. An example of a radioisotope that is used in industry is Cobalt-60. The type of radiation that Cobalt-60 produces is gamma radiation. Gamma rays have a high frequency as they are one of the most energetic forms of electromagnetic radiation. Gamma rays are a product of radioactive atoms which are produced by the decay of high-energy atomic nuclei. Cobalt-60 is used for food irradiation, which eliminates disease germs from foods. The radioisotope emits high-energy gamma rays which infiltrate the food and kill the bacteria and any other pathogens found. When Cobalt-60 is not being used, it is placed in a pool of water where the radiation is absorbed harmlessly. When needed to treat food, the Cobalt-60 is drawn out of the water and put into a compartment surrounded by thick concrete walls to restrain the emissions from escaping. The foods in need of irradiating are then brought into the chamber for a certain amount of time in which they are then exposed to the radioactive rays. The Cobalt-60 is then returned to the water tank. There are many benefits of using Cobalt-60. When it comes to food irradiation, Cobalt-60 is able to irradiate the food without causing any damage. This means that the food preserves its nutritional value and it remains safe to eat, which means the consumer isn't at risk. Cobalt-60 enables the products to be treated in their sealed packaging. This ensures that the product is sterile until it is removed from its packaging when being consumed. Cobalt-60 also extends the shelf life of foods, which means that they can stay fresher for longer, and this in turn costs less money for the producer because they don't have to constantly replace the food. Whilst there are many positives to using Cobalt-60, there are also many problems that come with it. Because Cobalt-60 decays due to the gamma radiation, any external contact to great quantities of the radiation can cause burns to the skin, severe radiation sickness, or it can even cause death. Even though most of the Cobalt-60 that is consumed in the body is excreted in the feces, some can be taken in by the liver, kidneys, or even the bones. This kind of contact to gamma rays can cause cancer. Cobalt-60 has many benefits that outweigh the problems that may occur. These include the fact that it is able to irradiate the food product without causing any damage, which means that the food is safe to eat and it keeps its nutritional value. Cobalt-60 also saves the food companies thousands of dollars as it increases the shelf life of foods, which means that the companies don't have to keep replacing it. Because Cobalt-60 has a half-life of 5.3 years, it can be held inside a closed container when used, which enables the equipment to have a longer lifetime and not need to be constantly maintained.